morning, dear parents, family members, and friends. On behalf of our principal, Mrs. Beena Parekh, our vice principal, Mrs. Ami Bhuta, our elementary head, Sonali Parekh, and all the staff and students at Collective Consciousness, we warmly welcome you to our 4th Annual Day program.
Hello everyone, I'm Elizabeth Paul from the class of Collective Consciousness. My friends and I have been working really hard over the past few weeks to put up a fantastic show for you. Before we begin, I would like to remind you to switch your phones on silent and not to get up during the performance. We've arranged for a short break so that you can have some refreshments or use the washrooms. Thank you.
We hope you're all comfortably settled in your seats. We'd like to begin today's program by asking the Divine to bless all our efforts. The children have worked really hard over the past few weeks, and we ask God to bless us and guide us through the day. We'll begin now with a prayer dance.
Io
Thank you, children, and thank you, dear Bina, for lighting that beautiful diya to set our program rolling. I think that prayer dance really helped to calm us down and set us in the mood for today. So now we want you all to sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of the performance.
Our theme today is a celebration of language. Now I'd like to introduce my friend Ayan Rath on stage to recite a poem, The Parts of Speech.
The parts of speech. Every name is called a noun, as field and fountain, street and town. In place of a noun, the pronoun stands, as he and she can clap their hands. An adjective describes a thing, as magic wand or bridal ring. A verb means action, something done, to read and write or to jump and run. How things are done, the adverbs tell, as quickly, slowly, badly, well. The preposition shows relation, as in the street or at the station. Conjunctions join in many ways, sentences, words, or phrase and phrase. The interjection cries out, hark! I need an exclamation mark. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayan. Language as means of communication. Language as means of communication plays an important role in our day-to-day life. For us elementary children, it's not just a way to express ourselves, but it also plays an essential role in our social development. Our theme today, a celebration of language, shows our gratitude. We have language today because of so many people before us had invested their precious time and energy developing this for us. And today, as a way of saying thank you to these wonderful people, we are going to take you back in time to a journey of language.
A long time ago, this earth was just prepared for a very special species, the human beings. We arrived with three special gifts: a mind that can think, a heart that can love, and hands that can work.
Even though the earth was prepared, these humans arrived at a very difficult time and they had to use all their special gifts to survive. They endured these difficult times by making tools and weapons and using their imagination and using their special hands with opposable thumbs. They also found it was useful to talk to each other. A man on his own was likely to die, while a group was more likely to survive. The key to their survival was often communication.
Everything we know about these humans is because of the bones we have found, the tools they made, and a whole lot of other guesswork. Until these humans of the past invented a way to pass on the messages to us here in the future.
So, how did they do that? If I talk really loudly, you can hear me now, maybe even more clearly at the back of this auditorium. But you can't hear me tomorrow, can you?
No, our words are made up with just these few signs.
So, how did humans invent language? Who invented them? Do you think it was your parents that invented them, Shabia and Ravi? Do you think it was your grandparents? Oh, I know, it was you!
Do you think I invented them? No. Our parents? Our grandparents? No, not at all. We have to go a long way back to really understand how we inherited these letters. We would like to tell you a story. The story of the ox and the house. This is a once upon a time true story. And to help us tell it, we have called the students of the collective consciousness to discover it with all of you.
Thank you for having us. We are here to inform you and thrill you with a wonderful tale.
A journey that let us have taken this far to become such essential tools in our life. Imagine the world without language.
I can't!
To tell the story of communication in science, we must go far back to the time of cavemen.
Let's visit the cavemen and see just how man used his gifts to create language. Here are some early humans. He's making an interesting design in the stones. Maybe he's leaving a note to his clan out hunting perhaps.
Look at the woman with her child. I wonder why she's tying those knots. Maybe each knot stood for something. Another way to leave messages.
Wow, look at this. It's a picture that tells a story. It seems like man has started using his gifts of mind and hand to express themselves.
People all over the world experimented with symbols, signs that can stand for something else. We don't always know what their symbols mean now. So time went on and people went on drawing pictures and symbols to communicate with each other.
Let's continue our journey beyond Asia between two mighty rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates. There's something interesting going on here by the riverbank.
What are those people doing by the river?
It seems like they're making all sorts of things with clay. What are those blocks they are making?
Do you think they are clay tablets? Excuse me, would you please tell us what you are working on?
Hello, we are the students. We are writing on clay could be quite challenging since it is so soft.
How would the marks remain? Don't you get your fingerprints all over the tablets when carrying them around?
We the people of Babylon and Sumeria are clever. We use the olden style. To make word-shaped signs in wet clay and then bake the tablet so that the marks become permanent.
Around the same time, there were other people, the Egyptians. The Egyptians also used pictures to write with. They lived around the river Nile in Africa. Sometimes they used to carve their pictures and sometimes they used to paint them.
They also found that they could make a type of paper out of a reed that grew along the riverbanks called papyrus. And they did a lot of writing.
Let's see what the Egyptians are doing with letters.
What an elaborate temple! Oh, truly intelligent people.
We must be very respectful to the queen. In this case, Pharaoh queen.
High priest, I would like you to write a cartouche that celebrates me. I would like my name carved on all on the walls of my royal temple.
Certainly, Your Highness, at the earliest. Here is a sample of the cartoon she asked for, Your Holiness. Yes, this is beautiful. Her Highness will be pleased. Your Highness, this cartouche represents your name, which means foremost of noble women.
Well done, High Priest. This is fine craftsmanship. Make sure it's carved onto my temple walls.
At once, Your Highness. This kind of writing is called hieroglyphic writing. Hiero stands for holy and glyph stands for carved writing. If you don't know what each symbol means, it could be quite challenging to read. The symbols could be literal or also stand for ideas. Like a foot might stand for letter, foot, or walk. On a card for Hatshepsut, these symbols tell us she was a female ruler.
The Egyptians lived around the Mediterranean Sea and there were also other groups of people there too. Now, let me introduce you to the heroes of our story, the Phoenicians! The Phoenicians lived on the Mediterranean coast and they used to trade with the Egyptians. The Phoenicians were known for a very special dye called Tyrian Royal, which everyone wanted. Why don't you tell us?
Thank you. We are the Phoenicians, a group of brave adventurous explorers. We trade all our sail across the Mediterranean Sea. We sold many things, many wonderful things. Jewelry, spices, grain, and all sorts of other things.
We also sold a special dye while we were trading with the Egyptians, and we discovered their symbols, the hieroglyphs.
Why are you studying about this symbol so much?
I am thinking, how can we use these symbols to help us better? Yes, I agree. We need to make so many records of things we buy, so many lists of records of things we buy, trade, and share.
Ooh, I've got it! What if we give each symbol a special sound?
Yes, absolutely. We can sing these certain words.
I see potential in these signs right here. Symbols and signs joined in a unique way. Gone are the old days of just spoken words. It's gonna be a bright future at stake.
One day, while trading with the Greeks noticed something interesting.
Hey, what's that you have there? What are these symbols?
This is a new way of writing symbols we created, which we learned from our Egyptian friends.
On our travel to Egypt, we learned their way of picture writing or hieroglyphs and changed it a little bit to make it our own.
It makes communicating easier. We can help you learn it if you like.
Yes, please.
Back home, we considered the ox as a very important animal. We used it to plow our fields and turn water leaves and irrigate our crops. We also use its meat for food, and its skin keeps us warm and comfortable clothing, and hardy tents as well.
Since the ox means so much to us, we drew it as a symbol to represent it as hills.
The second symbol represents a floor plan of a one-room house.
We see it and use it, and we call it brick.
And so the Phoenicians taught the Greek people their script and went on their way.
Excited about their clever new way of communicating, the Phoenicians spread their alphabet to all of their trading partners, including the Greeks. You're welcome to use these signs while trading with us. Thank you.
Thank you for introducing us to this novel means of communication, kind people.
Most obliged.
Make trade across channels so much more convenient, doesn't it?
It truly does, my kind friend Carlo Taxidi.
Our friends, the Phoenicians, have come up with something very special indeed. How about changing some shapes and sounds to make it more like our own language?
Yes, let's do it.
The Greeks worked very hard to make their own symbols, and they also added symbols for vowels like A, E, O, and
They probably forgot all about the head of the ox and the plan of the house.
Let's think for a name of this wonderful system we have developed.
I know, let's name it after the first and second letters of the list of letters we have here.
That's an interesting idea.
The first signs are alpha and beta, so the system of signs can be called alpha-beta.
I like the sound of that.
Alpha-beta has a lasting ring to it, doesn't it?
Indeed, it does.
These letters proved to be quite useful, even though the Greek language was quite different from the Phoenician. Everywhere the Greeks established colonies around the Mediterranean, they used as symbols for government and business.
However, by 200 BC, the Romans from Italy replaced the Greeks as the most powerful people in the Mediterranean world.
Here are some Romans up and about their daily business.
The Greeks have done a marvelous job with the alphabet.
Yes, I agree. We need to change our writing to match our Latin sound.
Let's turn the letter D around the other way.
This is a lot more easier to read. How about turning a D around?
Hey, their letters just look like our capital letters.
Well, the Romans took over a large part of Asia. This would, and they, as they expanded their empire, Portugal, France, Spain, and France. The
writing past to many countries, places where they conquered. English borrowed the same symbols to write with.
All our letters came from the Phoenicians. We really owe them a great deal, don't we?
Just think of the people who wrote the books that your family may read, or we may read, or you may read yourself.
Well, we don't know those authors, but they could talk to us just as clearly as if they were sitting here, telling us the stories.
We all thank the Phoenicians for that.
You're welcome. And to think it all started with an ox and a house.
I know you enjoy that. Now I'm going to introduce the cast in order of appearance. The narrators, Sia and Apurva. The students, Aina, Ashwath and Ruhan. The cavemen, Kavan and Maisha. The Sumerians and Babylonians, Kian, Manav and Jia. The Egyptians, Zara, Adit and Khanjan. The Phoenicians, Sasha, Kavya, Ridan and Daksh. The Greeks, Nishka and Shaurya. The Romans, Rehan, Navya and Shlok. The prop team, Ayan and me, Betty. And we give a special thank you to all the parents who helped with the props. Their name is in the list over there. Thank you.
So we hope you enjoyed that. Was it good? Come on, I think I can shout louder for your kids. Woo! Okay, that's good, yeah. So we need some more cheering like that from all of you. Alright, the small children in front are getting quite big, I see. Yeah, you're all almost 5? Okay. The 6. 5, 6, wow. But they shout like I think more than the 30, 40 people put together here. Right? Alright, okay. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun making the English play. Of course, the play is always a surprise, even for the teachers, I think, at the end. Because the children love to invent their own dialogues. But yeah, they are very enthusiastic singers and dancers, so it's a lot of fun. And special thanks, of course, to the wonderful props team that really helped us all. And they were working, I think, hours and hours on end really to get all those lovely props. And getting that huge cave up on stage and up this hall, I think they couldn't even use the lift. So special thanks to all of them. Dr. Mia. All right. So as you can see, language and communication have really helped us progress so much. In fact, it's brought the world closer together. Because of language, we've been able to share so many important thoughts and ideas and even discuss important issues, whether it's world peace or global warming, or even things like eliminating hunger and poverty. Many singers and songwriters, like the great John Lennon, one of my favorites, wrote beautiful lyrics that have actually moved us to think so deeply about these issues. And so now we're going to watch our next performance, which is a dance to none other than John Lennon's Imagine.
Imagine there's no heaven. See if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you join us and the world.
We hope you enjoyed that too. Now we are going to have a short break for 20 minutes so that you can use the washrooms or have some refreshments.
Is everyone back in their seats? Yes?
Yes.
Do you want some more? All right. So welcome back. And now we have our small Hindi play with an epic heart. The process of creating the play was done keeping in mind the theme of communication. But eventually, of course, like all our other plays, it took on its own unique route. So today, our play comprises the 24 children, rather, that comprise our elementary class, form the very essence of today's play. And we will tell you a little bit more about the making of the play after the play. We'll have Shubhra, our director, actually coming in and talking to you about that. But for now, we just ask you to hold on, because our play is kind of exciting. It's not futuristic. It's not science fiction. It's just the exciting world of the Collective Consciousness class 2017-18. Presenting the Hindi play.
रिक्शा मैकेनिक और महिला पुलिस ऑफिसर निकले थे सैर पर। आगे देखा तो
मैं वो गूगल से भी तेज और शेरकॉम से कम है। क्या बात है, बताओ तो सही।
अब है चार्ज। मैं हूँ जिया निंजा।
मैं
हूँ डब्बू।
मैं हूँ मानी।
इसीलिए आए बचाने सबकी जान।
मेरा नाम है माइका घुमाकर हथकड़ी दिखाकर ठीक कर दूंगी। अब क्या करेगा एलियन जब आएगा मेरे सामने? वाहे गुरु का नाम लेकर लगा दूंगी उसे ठिकाने।
मैं हूँ निष्का मैकेनिक है अव्वल मेरी टेक्निक। एलियंस आए हैं, शायद उनका उड़न खटोला हो गया खराब, और हर मशीनी खराबी है मेरे पास जवाब।
जादू अद्भुत और संगीत की पकड़ मजबूत। मेरे कदम से कदम मिलाएंगे, झूमेंगे गाएंगे, वो कोई एलियन या कोई भूत।
फिर आएंगे एलियन मेहमान, वाह जैसे मैंने ही बनाया ये प्लान।
मेरे अंदाज है अलग, मेरे डांस के क्या कहना, एलियंस को बना लूंगा मेरा फैन, तुम सब देखते रहना।
रुको रुको, मैं हूँ रेहान विराट कोहली। छक्के चौके सेंचुरी बना बना कर हो गया उठा। संगीत और नृत्य जादुई, पर क्रिकेट से कुछ बड़ा नहीं। दूसरे ग्रह से जो कोई आए हैं, मैं उनको समझा दूंगा। क्रिकेट है धन, क्रिकेट है ईमान, जाओ सारे अंतरिक्ष में कर दो ऐलान।
रिपोर्टिंग फॉर ड्यूटी। मैं हूँ एक सिपाही, निडर इस वक्त जान दे सकता हूँ। अगर आए ऐसा वक्त, नई ताकत नई बंदूक नहीं, वो है मेरा मन और नाम है मेरा कवन। मैं श्लोक राजकुमार, मेरे जैसा कोई नहीं, मैं रॉयल्टी। ये ले लो मेरा अंगूठी।
मेरा बंदूक है कलम मेरी, मेरा ढाल है मेरे शब्द। तुम हो अंतरिक्ष यात्री, शायद समझोगे मेरा दर्द। प्रदूषण से परेशान है धरती हमारी, क्या करे और कैसे, मदद करो हमारी।
सिखाऊंगा उन्हें और फिर वो बन जाएंगे मेरे प्रिय। थमा दूंगा रूबिक्स क्यूब, समय खटेगा खूब।
खाने से बढ़कर है चॉकलेट ब्राउनी में जादू। खिला दो एक मेरे हाथों तो हो जाएंगे लड्डू। मैं हूँ नावा शेफ, पता नहीं क्या खाते होंगे, लगता नहीं कुछ खास। शायद दूसरे ग्रह में है सिर्फ बादल, धुआं और गैस। सुनो ये लो, चॉकलेट से बढ़कर नहीं कोई स्वाद। हर चीज में डालती हूँ वही चॉकलेट वाले बात। खाकर देखो, थैंक यू बोलो।
कर दिया उसको परेशान। अब विजिलेंट है बेचारे एलियन की जान। मैं हूँ ज़ारा बाग थेरेपी टीचर, है मेरे पास हर मस्त की दवा। एक रेस्क्यू रेमेडी देकर उसकी मुसीबत कर दूंगी हवा। मैं हूँ साथिया सुनालिया, आई हूँ सीधे होकर हमने।
मैं वो संदन तान करती, क्या सोचे हो सोनाली?
कहा था माया मोंटेसरी ने, है मुझे अच्छी तरह याद। एलियंस को भी दो बच्चों की तरह शिक्षण की बुनियाद।
सिखा सकते हैं उन्हें आर्ट, बनाएंगे एक स्टिल लाइफ और एब्स्ट्रैक्ट। चित्रों की दुनिया से एक दूसरे को समझ सकते हैं, इट्स अ फैक्ट।
या डांस की भाषा समझ सकते हैं, समझ नहीं सकते लेकिन महसूस कर सकते हैं। कैसे मन थिरकता है जब संगीत पर होके विवाह, दूर कर देगा जो भी करे रस।
क्यों ना हिस्ट्री से दोस्ती करानी होगी, पढ़कर समझे समझकर जाने कैसा होता है कम्युनिकेशन इंसानों में।
Sit down and observe and take some time to meditate.
Sometimes you meditate, that's all the talent है।
हो जाओ लड़ने के लिए तैयार। उठाने होंगे हमको हथियार, दी उन्होंने हमको चुनौती। हम हाथ पे हाथ रखकर बैठे नहीं रह सकते, हमारी धरती है खतरे में।
लड़ने के होगा ही, बिल्कुल सही। हाँ बिल्कुल सही। करने से क्या मिलेगा? बहुत कुछ है दाव पर। दे दो शांति और अमन का संदेशा, वही है सही रास्ता। समझते होंगे वो दूसरी भाषा। बंधुओं, याद करो अपनी अपनी मातृभाषा।
कुछ ऐसा बोलो
जाए वो समझ।
हम हैं अद्भुत,
हम हैं न्यारे, और फिर वो बन जाएंगे दोस्त हमारे।
ये मुझे विश्वास
है हमें कुछ खास।
एक गाना गा दूं बन जाएंगे मेरे दास।
चलो दे देते हैं उनको एक अच्छा सा संदेशा।
सिखाऊंगा उन्हें फुटबॉल, आएगा खूब मजा। धरती दा ध्यान रखला भाषा,
टमाटर
तू अते कोरो करवा આવ્યો है? Привет, как дела? वाला, अश्वित। क्रिकेट मारी जान। मेरे दोस्त बनोगे? हम साथ में कविताएं लिखेंगे। एलियन अगर मेरा दूल्हा नहीं आया तो मुझसे शादी कर लेना। तमें यहाँ શું લેવા આવ્યા? मैं आपको रनिंग सिखाऊंगी। रनिंग कितना आयो? तमें हमारी हेल्प करसो? हम बेकिंग सिखाऊंगी। क्या हम आपकी मदद कर सकते हैं? तुझे नाव का आया है? हमारी सारे रंबाओं से सत श्री अकाल। दादिया सांजी माँ आए किचरो फिट्टी करे असांजी माँ किलो न कयो।
आपके ग्रह में इतना प्रदूषण है, हम हो गए हैं बीमार, जा रहे हैं अपने घर, साफ करो अपनी हवा, पानी और धरती, वरना हो जाओगे बेघर। हो तुम अद्भुत, हो तुम न्यारे, पर बहुत खतरे में है घर तुम्हारे।
Thank you. I think you all enjoyed that. And we had someone who was very instrumental in writing and directing this play. And I'd like to call upon Shubhra to say a few words because I think she had a wonderful time herself just making the play. We also like to thank Sonal Chowdhury for making the alien costumes. I think we had too many aliens because everyone wanted to wear that costume. So I just like to call upon Shubhra to talk to you about how the fun that she had making the play.
नमस्ते, आशा है आपको हमारा ये छोटा सा पगला सा नाटक पसंद आया। इसे नाटक के लिए कह सकते एक मस्ती का एक बुलबुला था जो इन 24 बच्चों के लिए और इनके साथ लिखा गया। कोई और 24 बच्चे नाटक नहीं कर सकते। तो मैं इस नाटक से ज़्यादा रोमांचक उस यहाँ तक पहुँचने का रास्ता था। हम हफ्ते में एक बार मिलते थे और हिंदी में बात करते थे और हमारी हिंदी काफ़ी एलियन है। तो और इंग्लिश प्ले का थीम प्ले की थीम थी लैंग्वेज और कम्युनिकेशन, तो हमने भी उस पर अपना तीर मारा। ये सिचुएशन थी बच्चों को कि एलियंस आए हैं तो उनके साथ हम कैसे बात करेंगे या कौन सा किरदार एलियंस के साथ बात कर सकता है। तो हमने बहुत रोल प्लेइंग एक्टिविटीज़ की और बहुत मज़ा आया। हमने उनकी हार्मनी क्लास की जो एकदम पीस रहती थी पूरी पीस हम करती थी और मज़ा आता रहा। और फिर हमने सोचा कि अरे बाप रे कॉन्सर्ट आ रहा है, कुछ तो हमें सब कंसोलिडेट करना है। बच्चों ने सैकड़ों कैरेक्टर्स चूज़ किए थे। ये सब जो कैरेक्टर्स उन्होंने प्ले किए हैं उन्होंने खुद चुने और उनके दिमाग में वही कैरेक्टर बेस्ट है एलियन से बात करने के लिए। एक कॉम्प्लिकेशन ये हो गया कि शुरुआत में सबने सिर्फ 4 बच्चों को एलियंस बनना था। आज आप देख रहे हैं 12 बच्चे एलियंस बने। तो और ज़्यादा बनना चाहते थे पर सोनाली ने फॉर्चुनेटली कह दिया अब तुमने जब जो चूज़ कर लिया वो चूज़ कर लिया है, वरना मेरी हालत बुरी हो जाती। तो मैं एक चीज़ जो पेरेंट्स हैं मेरी जनरेशन के को पेरेंट्स उनसे कहना चाहूँगी, दादा दादी नाना नानी कोई अप्लाई नहीं करता है कि हम जब बड़े हुए हम सब बाइलिंगुअल थे, मतलब हम अंग्रेजी तो बोलते ही थे सीखते ही थे पर एक कोई भाषा बोलते थे या हिंदी या अपनी मातृभाषा अपने माँ बाप दादा दादी नाना नानी के साथ। और अब मैं देख लूँ कि हमारे बच्चे आई डोंट नो इफ यूनिलिंगुअल इज अ वर्ड पर वो एक ही भाषा बोलते हैं। और ठीक है कि अंग्रेजी उनकी फर्स्ट लैंग्वेज होगी, ऑफ कोर्स हम सब वर्ल्ड सिटीजन बनना चाहते हैं, तो एक सेकंड लैंग्वेज तो कोई इंडियन लैंग्वेज होना ज़रूरी है। वो जो भी हो, मराठी, तमिल, गुजराती, हिंदी, वो हमें उसे खोना नहीं चाहिए। तो वो कोशिश हम सबको घर पे जारी रखनी है, क्योंकि आधा से ज़्यादा बच्चे बोल रहे थे, जब मैंने कहा पूछा कि आपकी मातृभाषा क्या है, उन्होंने कहा इंग्लिश। तो हमें इसका कुछ करना चाहिए। और आखिरी में मैं एक चीज़ कहना चाहूँगी कि इस साल हार्मनी परिवार से 4 महत्वपूर्ण लोग चले गए। सिया की नानी टेरेसा अल्फोंसो, रेहान के नाना प्रकाश भतीजा, सिया के आईना के दादा रेमंड लोबो, और इस रविवार मेरे बहुत प्रिय ससुर जी काव्या के दादा नौशिन वारपत्या। तो मैं ये कहना चाहूँगी कि हमें अपना व्यक्तित्व नहीं खोना चाहिए उनकी याद में। Let's keep our languages alive as well. And I have to, with all my heart, thank Sonali, Beena ji, and the class of Harmony, Tafsir, Sulaika, Ketki, Tanya, Preksha, and Sonal, जिसने एक दिन में सारे कॉस्ट्यूम बना डाले अकेले ही। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। Thank you.
Thank you, Shubha. And we hope you keep coming back every year. I don't think we'll let you go. All right, and we thank Kavya and Siva for sharing their mom with us for this very important concert. And now we have next some songs in Hindi. Ashim sir has been working with the children for a very, very long time. In fact, his own daughter had also studied at Harmony. And as most of you can see, even like Preksha, Ami, I think everyone who has kids and they start at Harmony, we don't let them leave, we get them back later as teachers. So, Ashim Bhai has been working very hard with the children. There is a specific group of children in the classroom that have chosen to do Hindi singing. So they will be performing some songs today. And Ashim Bhai is really talented, and I think he's one of those people who is just so good with children. Believe me, he's more gentle than any of us ladies. So I think the children really enjoy working with him. And without any further hesitation, I will let the stage open and you can hear some songs in Hindi. Thank you.
नमस्कार। नमस्कार। पहला जो सॉन्ग हम लोग प्रस्तुत करेंगे, राग यमन। ये जो गायन पद्धति है इसको क्लासिकल, हिंदुस्तानी क्लासिकल म्यूजिक बोलते हैं। छोटा ख्याल, राग यमन, ताल 3 ताल। इसमें हम लोग बंदिश गाएंगे और वेरिएशन करेंगे और ताली गाएंगे। राग यमन।
Sa, ri,
थैंक यू। और एक गाना हम लोग प्रस्तुत करेंगे। ये जो गाना है ये आमिर खुसरो साहब का लिखा हुआ है। इसका अंक ठुमरी अंक का है, बट गीत है कि बहुत कठिन है डगर पन घट की, कैसे भर लाऊं जमुना से मटकी। डगर पन घट की संसार की बात कर रहे हो, और जमुना से मटकी जो है वो भगवान की बात कर रहे हैं, अमृत रस की। राग खमाज।
So language, as we all probably agree now, can be something truly beautiful. But learning a language can sometimes be really tricky and hard. And today, to entertain you about some of those very struggles, we have three of our children, Aina, Adit and Kavan, to tell you about that very struggle with the poem, Why English is So Hard to Learn.
Why English is so hard to learn? Anonymous. We'll begin with a box, and the plural is boxes. But the plural of ox is oxen, not oxes. One fowl is a goose, and two are called geese. Yet the plural of moose is never called meese. You may find a lone mouse or a house full of mice. Yet the plural of house is houses, not highs. The plural of man is always men, but the plural of pen is never pen.
If I speak of a foot and you show me 2 feet, if I give you a book, would a pear be a beak? If one is a tooth and the whole set are teeth, Why shouldn't to both be called beat? If the singular is this and the plural is these, should the plural of kiss be ever called keys? We speak of a brother and also a brethren. But though we say mother, we never say motherin. Then the masculine pronouns are he, his and him. But imagine the feminine she, shes and shim. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think they definitely dedicated that to some of us to teach them English. All right. So our next performance is actually a dance, and over the past year, our students have been learning dance, tap dance in fact, under the very talented Rahul Delima. Rahul Delima is actually a childhood friend. He's somebody I played hide and seek and seven tiles with. And believe me, he had that grace even when he was playing. But he's a wonderful dancer and a wonderful teacher. And today with his company, TR Dance Company, that he started himself with his partner Tanushri, it has been running since 2009. And I think they've been doing a fantastic job of encouraging people all over to really dance their heart out and encouraging dance as a form of true art. And I think we have a lot of budding dancers at our school. So it's amazing that they get to actually learn these forms of dance. And in fact, in Rahul's own words, he was actually telling me that our children are probably one of the only ones in the country who are learning a dance form like tap at such an early age. So I think that's absolutely amazing, and the children are so excited. They are very enthusiastic about this dance. And believe me, when we start during the practices, we teachers have been finding it really hard to just keep our feet still. We've been like moving about, and they have a really upbeat song. I think it's something in between a kind of a swingy, jazzy kind of tappy piece, if I can say so. And the kids have been having a blast, and I'm sure all of you will too. They're just getting ready backstage. They're most excited about their costumes and the very expensive shoes. And I'm sure the parents are really eager to see where their money went. So, yeah, I mean, I know we put you through a lot of costume changes and things because I think we sent one picture and then we decided to change the costumes. But definitely a big thank you to all of you. I think as parents, when we saw, what the children actually came out with, not just for the dance, but throughout all the plays, they look so good. And I know they've been probably, practicing their lines at home and singing songs at home and practicing the tap dance, which I hope none of your neighbors complained about. But the children are really excited. And if they're ready, then we'll definitely just go ahead and start now. Thank you. And parents, please, during this performance, y'all are most welcome to cheer them. They're really excited. So definitely we want a lot of noise from all of you. Children, are you ready? I mean the ones backstage. Collective consciousness. Are you ready? Yes! Okay. Are we ready backstage? We will now sing a few songs in English. Our first song is Waving Flag.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions, take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it's around us. Every nation, all around us, stay forever young. Singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful day. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, so wave your flag, so wave your flag. Give me freedom, give you fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champions, take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. Sing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful day. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, so wave your flag, so wave your flag. Whoa, 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 when I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, so wave your flag, so wave your flag. When I get older, I will be stronger. They call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back. Wave your flag.
And lastly, for our finale, we have our school song, Harmony.
Harmony, harmony, we belong to harmony. Our children's house, where we learn the skills we need to survive in the world. There's so much here for us to do. Practical life.
And that brings us to the end of our concert today. We'd like to say a special thank you to all our audience. You've been fantastic. I really enjoyed the cheering. We could actually hear you, so that was fabulous. And for all the efforts I think each and every one of you took in just getting your own children ready for this program today. It was absolutely fabulous, and thank you so much for all your support. We'd also like to say a special thank you to our two Didis, Akshata and Swapnali, and Shraddha and Shruti, the primary volunteer teachers who really helped us out backstage. I mean, I know Ketki and I had the best seats in the house, but there are a lot of them who work very hard backstage and don't actually get to watch the concert. So a big thank you to all of them. And I think the entire team, all of us, the teachers at Collective Consciousness, had a fabulous time preparing the children for this. I mean, the practices are just so much fun. I really feel next year we should get Dipti to do a video on all the bloopers that happen backstage and actually show it to you. Because I think the rehearsals are even more entertaining than the concert. But yeah, maybe, I don't know whether our children are ready to pose backstage, but I think we'd just like another look at them. Are they all backstage? Yeah, so just open the curtain once more, Sulaika. Or Preksha, 3 cheers. We want to see them. Woo! 3 cheers for them again. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hooray! Thank you all so much. And as we always say, you may leave now and please don't forget your children. And yeah, tomorrow's a holiday for Holi. Wish you all a happy Holi.